Hey, how's it going? My name's Matthew, aka Dread6 on Twitch. Blam! And today we're going to be chatting about the MadCatz FightStick Alpha. We'll be talking about my first impressions. I got a little first fight on here. We'll be talking about what I like about it, what I don't like about it, things you're going to have to do to compensate for the small size of it. Oh, man. And just a couple of the little troubles I ran into along the way. But enough jibber jabbering. Let's get right down to it. Roll the intro. Congratulations, guys. You've made it to the first part of the review. And I know what some of you are thinking. That is not a MadCatz FightStick Alpha. That is a MadCatz Arcade Fight Stick Tournament Edition from 2009. Why is that what is on my screen right now? You're over there in the comments just typing some evil stuff. And I know what some of you are thinking. That is not a MadCatz FightStick
What
Alpha.
a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
The reason this is on the screen is because this is my controller of choice when I play fighting games. I have had this controller for over 10 years now. I've made multiple modifications to it. Other than the graphics, apparently I just like to keep the crappy original graphics. It happens. But this is what I normally use. It took me a while to get to this. The reason I'm going to be reviewing the MadCatz FightStick Alpha today is because some people don't want to drop $200 on a fight stick, which is totally understandable. They want to shop smart.
That's right. Shop smart. Shop S-smart. You got that?
So the average gamer isn't ready to drop $200 on a fight stick just to play fighting games. It's a very specific thing for a very specific purpose. But the average gamer is already used to paying upwards of $80 for a controller. I'm looking at you, Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So they will, if you get that $45 to $75 price range, then we can start talking about intro fight sticks and what a regular gamer might be willing to drop some cash on.
I'd buy that for $1.
And what falls into that price range? Well, that would be the Hori Fight Stick Mini, which I almost got. I was super duper close to that. It has the 8-button layout like we have here. Or the MadCatz, which this is the MadCatz FightStick Alpha. And I ended up with the MadCatz FightStick Alpha because it has the full-size 30mm buttons, and that was the biggest reason, and because it's moddable. The Hori Fight Stick didn't look as moddable as this is going to be. And I've been playing around with the hitbox in the background. It's got the 24mm buttons. That's what's on the Hori. I'm not a huge fan of those. I'm 6'2". I got pretty big hands. That's why I've got the bat top. And you know what? I like my full-size Sandwas and my full-size crowns. And I'm going to get away from here because I'm beating them up a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So let's get down to it. Full-size stick in my lap. What's this guy going to look like? What does our starter fight stick look like compared to the full-size stick?
What the hell did you just say?
So we got the full-size stick, and this one on top of it covers roughly, so the new stick, the Fight Stick Alpha, is basically this big. It is just over half the size of my original fight stick, the one that I like to use the most. And this is what it looks like in my lap. So with the other stick, I can have a decent spread. And like that, it's just comfortable, a more comfortable way to play, man.
He kept saying that. He's got a good spread.
Because that you're gonna have these things in your lap, putting them on a desktop, maybe sometimes, 99% of the time you're gonna have it in your lap. So boom, there's the Fight Stick Alpha in my lap. If I'm new to fight sticks, and this is my first fight stick, and I got it, and I just put it in my lap, what are my first impressions? This feels cool. This feels pretty darn cool. There's pretty good spring in the actual ball over here, in the balls of it. In the ball over here. And the buttons have a lot of spring too, more spring than I would traditionally like in a button. But this feels good. This feels like quality. This feels like $75 worth of fight stick. And actually, I got mine for $62 with shipping on Amazon.
Cheap as hell though.
So that's just a good price point to know if you do decide to go out and get one of these yourself. So now let's try to get into some games with it and see how it goes.
I'm ready to go in, Coach. Just give me a chance.
All right, so I just plugged it into my PlayStation. This is literally the first time I plugged it into the PlayStation. Let's see what happens when I push the PS button. This is good. So immediately recognized by the PlayStation 4. So that's good news because it is a PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 controller. So I guess it'll work with both consoles. But a lot of the times, it's hard to get. It can be hard to get Fight Sticks to work, and you got to do legacy support and all that good fun stuff. You guys feel free to Google that stuff if you want to.
Welcome to our show. Hack the planet. Hack the planet.
So far we're in. So let's just start trying to throw some moves here. So I'm already noticing with the smaller fight stick that I'm going to be doing different things with my fingers. I'm going to be supporting this with my hands and using that to keep it in place. I'm pulling my dragon moves. Let's push her over into the middle a little bit. So we got this good stuff. I mean, so far so good. I mean, this is not a bad initial assessment. So far, like dashing is going to be interesting though. I mean, dashing is not bad, but already like the very first impressions I'm getting is my pinkies now have a new function, and that is to keep the controllers in place, to keep my fight stick in place. I will probably end up using my thumb more. I usually try not to use my thumb, so this could teach bad habits. But you know what? You're playing with a fight stick, and you're going to be able to do these moves that are a little bit harder to do, way harder to do on a controller. Not terrible. So, I mean, first impressions, trying to just play with it a little bit in this mode here. I am not having any problems doing anything that I would normally do. So I guess it's time to take it online and see what happens there. The L1 and L2 buttons are up here. Select share works. It does the work feature. And I did notice there's a PS3 to PS4 switch, so there should be no problems there. We're in. We've got our intros.
Boom! That's how you start the fight and finish it quickly.
Capcom, what's up?
Well then, where do you want me to break?
Why are you making these girls this way, huh?
Everything is awesome.
All right, let's do this.
Fight.
Already using the thumb. It's I'm already feeling like. Oh, we're gonna get an air grab here in a second. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we're gonna get it slammed. All right. Guys, like, so far, so good. This is hard. Okay, so now trying to do an EX move is sort of hard, actually. Oh no, I'm gonna die unless I got her with that. We did get her with that, so there's the KO. First round with the Fight Stick Alpha. We were able to pull off a... What are those? Critical art finisher. But the EX moves were tough. I'm gonna have to try to use the front two buttons. But I can see over a long period of time, like I would probably end up attaching something to the bottom of this to give it a little more stability in my lap.
Fight.
I don't know why that didn't hit. Oh. Yeah, I do. It wasn't in the hitbox. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I would catch her with that. Oh, no. I think I got it. Oh, she's alive. So, there is, in one match with the Fight Stick Alpha, it's clear that over a long period of time, this is going to be a little rough. This will be a little rough over a long period of time. It'll be moving all over the place, but if it's your first control, you're not going to notice the difference. You're going to figure out how to make this work.
Dude, it's so cool. Tell them,
Okay, man.
All right, so now I've plugged it into the PC. It seems to be alive. Let's see what our PC experience is going to be like out of the box, if we're going to have to do some weird things or not. The game I'm going to do for PC here is them fighting herds. It's an interesting looking game, and this is literally the first time I've booted this game up as well.
Stop him, you fools!
All right, so far so good, man. Like, I'm feeling it. I didn't quite get the I'm having fun, guys. I don't think I got the full air combo. The pinkies are definitely a thing as doing all of this stuff. Like, moving the controller around with the pinkies is the thing for sure. We're going in with the basic contender difficulty just to see a little bit of what we get out of our fight stick here.
So scared of a hug.
Right now, I'm really liking the alpha. This is fun. This is cool. Oh. Oh gosh. Do I have any other moves? That's just my head. How do I do a super? I got beat.
What a loser! Good.
All right, a quick note. Everything works great in Steam, so 2 thumbs up there. It immediately recognizes it as a PS4 controller, and you're off to the races, so no problem. Now, what if you want to play Killer Instinct with this and you bought Killer Instinct on the Microsoft Store? This is where things get tricky. I had to hunt down old MadCatz X input drivers.
Oh, you guys, I just destroyed something.
Which I did manage to find, and I'll put in down here in the resources below. And my final solution was using a program called X Output to make the computer think that my PS4 controller was I just put it this way, I figured it out, and it works great. That'll be another video for another day. We'll show some Killer Instinct footage from the stream now, and then we'll get to our final thoughts. Is this it?
Stage Ultra!
Stage Ultra?
Buried.
Ranked leagues. Please. He's a master? Oh my god. Level 50 master? He's just doing random? We have a moment. Oh man, here we go. Get the fuck out of here, level 50. Give me the ult. Hey man, do you like Wendy's? Wendy's nuts are sitting all on your face? Is he teabagging me? Got it.
Supreme victory!
Anybody lurking that doesn't watch me a lot, you should follow me right now. This dude, $62. $62. With it, you could 3D print something that would go around it to make it sit in your lap better.
I learned about kids jumping on my lap, and I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Whoa, easy. Oh, all right, guys, you did it. You made it through my first YouTube video. I'm feeling pretty pumped right now. So if you liked what you saw, like, subscribe, do all that YouTube shit down there below. If you want to hang out on a more personal level, you can find me playing Valorant and fighting games over here on twitch.tv/Dread6. Let's quit beating around the bush, though, and let's get right down to brass tacks. What are my final thoughts on the MadCatz FightStick Alpha? And my final thought is this is a great little fight stick. In the $60 to $75 range, I don't think you can do better than this. This thing did everything I needed it to do. The stick was great. It's a square gate. Be prepared for that. The buttons were great. They're a little firm, so just be prepared for that. But you can know that you're going to connect to your PS4. It's going to work no problem. You're going to connect to your PC. It's going to work no problem. And the coolest thing about this is I think we're going to be able to do some pretty cool mods to it and give this a really cool custom look. And that'll be for the next video. We're going to mod this bad boy out, maybe airbrush it. I don't know how crazy I'm going to get. Just do some cool, neat things to it, and then we'll give it away to one of the subscribers or somebody that we find over there in the Twitch channel sometimes. If any of you guys find your way over there, keep an eye on the notifications for when I go live. And if you're subscribed, maybe you'll get to check out my next video. Again, thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a groovy day.